finally found the perfect Strat! Hey guys, welcome back to the Bald Shredder channel, and yes, we are checking out another very cool guitar from Firefly. And before all the Fender fanboys totally chew me out in the comments, no, this is not a Strat. It's actually the FFST Classic Plus model from Firefly. But make no mistake guys, this thing does everything and more than a Strat can do. It is just completely loaded with amazing features, and yet somehow, I don't know how, it still comes in under $200 for the price. Now I'm gonna play it and I'm gonna go over all the specs here in just a second, but if you guys could do me a quick favor and just reach down and hit that subscribe button if you're not already subscribed. Thanks. All right, now the first thing that I have to talk about is the body. This thing has an ash body, and that's a nice piece of ash. I mean, it is exquisite. It is beautiful. It's got like a matte finish on it or a satin finish. I don't know which one it is. But, you know, it's not high gloss, so you can feel the ridges in the wood, and you can see it very clearly, and it's just, I mean, it's beautiful. Even on the back with the black, you can feel the ridges, you can see it. So nice. But being that it is an ash body, it's pretty darn heavy. I just weighed it with my digital scale and this thing clocks in at 7.5 pounds. Okay, but you guys want to hear me play it, right? You want to hear how it sounds. So let's do that, and then after that, I'll go over the rest of the amazing features and specs. Check it out. Alrighty, so in addition to the ash body, it's got a roasted maple neck and a rosewood fretboard with stainless steel frets. But we're not done. Stainless steel frets with the rounded ball ends. And a compound radius going from 9.5 inches up to 14 inches. But it doesn't end there. Oh no, it doesn't. We've got a bone nut and locking tuners. Now let's move on down to this part of the guitar. For the bridge, we've got a made in Korea 2-point floating trem bridge. The bar, you pop it in, but then it's actually a screw-in bar, so you gotta screw it in. But what's really cool about this, guys, is that it's got a little nut right here that you can loosen or tighten with the Allen wrench, and you can basically get the bar like where you want it. You know, do you want to tighten it? Do you want it hanging loosely? Do you want to tighten it so it's more over here? So really a lot of control over the bar. Now, I bet you were expecting just like, you know, standard cheap pickups. Oh no! These are custom Alnico 5 pickups. Now, you heard how good they sounded in the jam, right? Well, that's because they're great Alnico 5 pickups. I tested them with my multimeter. The bridge pickup comes in at 13.8K, the middle pickup 6.7K, and the neck pickup 6.5K. And then the rest of it's pretty standard, 1 volume, 2 tones, 5-way blade switch. Now I have to show this part to you guys. Yeah, it does have the standard plate with the 4 screws, but it's angled. It's actually like angled in like this instead of being that, you know, that full square piece of wood that we usually encounter. It's angled in like that, so there's less wood in the way. Plus, they've got this cutaway right here. So it's a lot easier like on your hand when you're up here in the upper frets. It's way more comfortable because there's just less wood poking you in the palm of your hand. Now I did notice, guys, that when I had the bar in there and I was trying to do a little bit of whammy and doing some of that whammy stuff, that it felt pretty stiff. So I'm guessing that the springs are like really strong and really stiff, or maybe there's 5 springs in there. I don't know. So what we need to do real quick, guys, is we need to take this plate off the back and take a look and see what's going on in there. All right, I got the cover off, and yeah, it's only 3 springs. It's not 5 like I thought maybe it might be. Only 3, but they're really stiff. So if you want to get like a more fluid whammy action going, I would suggest maybe taking out one of the springs and try it with just 2 springs, or maybe trying a different set of springs that are not quite as like tight and strong as this one. And since we have the cover off, we can also see that the block on the bridge, it's not one of those thin, cheapy ones that we see on cheap guitars. It's a nice, solid, heavy block. So all in all, guys, a very nice guitar. I mean, do you even need to buy a Fender when you have options like this, a guitar like this? I mean, it is fully loaded for less than 200 bucks. Why do you need to buy from that other company anyway? Seriously. I mean, can you even get like a really good Strat style guitar with all these features, right? The roasted maple neck, the stainless steel frets, locking tuners, bone nut, Korean bridge, Alnico 5 pickups, ash body, all that for less than 200 bucks. I don't know if there's another brand out there offering that. So yeah, guys, needless to say, this is absolutely getting the Bald Shredder stamp of approval. The only downside that I can even think of is that it's a little on the heavy side, so if you're one of these guys that plays standing up with a strap, playing in a band, whatever, might start to feel, you know, a little bit heavy after a while. But other than that, I mean, there's really no downside at all. Now I'm gonna have a link to the Guitars Garden website where you can get this. And when you go there, guys, you're gonna see that, you know, if you don't like this color or if you want some different options, they do have like this same model in different colors, different color pick guards. They even have some with the humbucker that it doesn't have the chrome cover on it. So a lot of different options. All right, guys, that's it. So as usual, thanks for watching and I'll see you next time.